Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good evening, good evening. Whenever you see this live, this is your guy Ray coming to you live all the way from here. We're here right here because we're here with Ray's Corner Live, sponsored by Golden Goose Productions. One of the hottest comedy program, comedy, whatever you call it, out there. I kind of got tongue tied on there, but listen. Golden Goose Productions making stuff happening here at Ray's Corner Live. Got a show coming up on August 28th. Hey, check out the link on the bottom right now. Hey, share this thing, like this thing, do all them things. But we're gonna get right with it with Ray's Corner Live. Let's get this thing popping.
What's up, Unc? It's your nephew, L.A. Mars. We gonna do it one time for the people like this. Ray's Corner Live, Ray's Corner Live. Never be surprised that Ray is on the rise. Never be a fool, take it from the rise. Instagram, Facebook, Ray is going live. From Canada across the world, you can see that he's beneficial. Never the same topics, he's speaking on different issues. Preaching at different churches and speaking at different venues. Ray is that living proof that Jesus is really with you. Controversial issues, he gon' talk about it. Without Ray's Corner Live, hear his thoughts about it. If you ain't tuning in, just know you tripping, homie. This ain't all about religion, it's the wisdom, homie. And the vision, homie. It was written, but sometimes you gotta listen just so you complete the mission, homie. Ray's Corner Live, he got a testimony. I just thank God he got these blessings for me. For real. I learned not to even mess with phonies. Never. Ray's Corner Live, he got a message for me. Thanks. I said a message for me. Ray's Corner Live, he got a message for me. Got Ray's Corner Live, Ray's Corner Live. Never be surprised that Ray is on the rise. Never be a fool, take it from the rise. Instagram, Facebook, Ray is going live. Ray's Corner Live, Ray's Corner Live. Never be surprised, Ray is on the rise. God is on our side, so we gon' survive. God is on our side, so we gon' survive.
That was my nephew L.A. Mars. That was my nephew L.A. Mars with Ray's Corner Live, Ray's Corner Live. Hey, check him out, check him out, check him out. You can find him on all those platforms, Spotify, all those stuff. That's my nephew L.A. Mars. Hey, let's get right with this thing. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Let's get right with this thing. Of course, you know, with Ray's Corner Live, we address what? We address homelessness. We do business, kingdom economics. We do kingdom principles on how to run your business. We also do spiritual warfare that attacks your business and your personal life. That's what we do here at Ray's Corner Live. So I want to talk about something real quick. When you're talking about kingdom living, when you talk about business, when you talk about all these particular things, when you talk about life in general, we always talk about leaders. What being a leader? We all want to be leaders. We understand we want to be leaders. And how do we how do we become leaders? We understand that there's some principles, there's some things. We have to have character. We have to have integrity. But how many of us have our own personal mission statement? Hear me out. How many of us have our own personal mission statement? When you think about this, right? Now let me give you a real story real quick. You know about Jay-Z, you know, Sean Carter, we know. He said, I'm not a businessman, connected, right? He said, I'm a businessman. You got to think about that statement. That statement speaks volumes. I'm not a businessman, but I'm a businessman. He's clearly identifying himself beyond the confines of an organization. I'm gonna say it again. He's clearly identifying himself, watch this, beyond the confines of an organization or a system. He is simply stating that he is the organization and he is the system. You got to understand, you are the organization, you are the system, right? You know, you might think that's a metaphor, but watch this. The statement actually pertains to all leaders. See, watch this. I'm going to say this real quick. I need y'all to just, I'm going to flow this morning. You stay with me. When you are flowing in the fullness of your potential and capabilities, you are an unstoppable machine. When you are following after your purpose, there's not another person who can compete with you being you. I'm going to say that again. When you are flowing in the fullness of your potential and capabilities, you are an unstoppable machine. When you are flowing after your purpose, there is not another person who can compete with you being you. With you being you. See, one of the greatest ways to sabotage your own potential is to attempt to pursue a mission that you have not clearly identified. What is it? Why am I here? Do you know what you are here for? Have you identified who you are here to help and empower? Have you identified what void you were created to fill in this world? One of the first things most organizations do, they lay this foundation of their institution by creating a mission statement. We always hear about these mission statements. Mission statement should be 10 words or less that a 6-year-old can identify with. What is your mission here on earth? See, a lot of times, this might be so simplistic, right, that it shoots over our head. When you understand, remember I said when you are flowing in the fullness of your potential and capabilities, you are an unstoppable machine. When you are following after your purpose, there is not another person who can compete with you being you. See, a lot of times we're trying to do stuff that ain't God stuff, that God never purposed us to do. We have not identified what our purpose and plan here on earth is. We have not clearly identified who we are. And look, we're like a bank. God has deposited something in us for this earth, and the world has to withdraw it out of us. We have not clearly understood who we are. We have not clearly we're chasing after things that seem good. We're being so busy, we're multitasking, we're being so busy, but we're not completing anything. We're not satisfied with anything. We're chasing after stuff. We're changing from one business, from one situation, from one circumstance to another. We're changing from one relationship to another relationship. We're always forever changing, trying to find that thing that fulfills us. And the reality is, what fulfills us is our purpose and plan that we are created here to do, because we have yet to identify what is our personal mission statement in this earth. How do we reach the fullness of our potential and our capabilities? Because it's that one particular thing that, listen, I say this all the time. What is that one thing? What is that one thing in your life that even if you didn't get paid, you would just have to keep doing it? So a lot of times we're not reaching our potential, we're not reaching our capacity, we're not capable of doing the things we have to do because we have yet to identify what we really are supposed to be doing here on earth. We're going with fads, we're going with trends, we're trying to get the bag. But we're not trying to get the things that God placed in us that the world needs to withdraw out of our life, that it can make a difference. There's a void in this earth, and there's something that we do, there's something that you do to fill that void. We have not clearly identified who we are. And until we get to that place, right, we will continue to sabotage, right? Sabotage our potential. Because we're going to pursue things, we're going to be on a mission for things that was never created for us to do. So what is your personal mission statement? Go to Ray's Corner Live on YouTube. Look, hit that notification button, hit that like button, hit that share button. Share this thing right now. Remember, Ray's Corner Live, we're going to be on the corners. We're going to be in the corners. I may be on the corner in your city, right? Going live, find out who I am, get $100. But more importantly, what is your personal mission statement? in the comments below. Share your personal mission statement. That you can reach your potential, that you can start flowing in the fullness of your potential and capabilities. That you can understand that no other person can compete with you being you. Hey, this your guy Ray coming to you live all the way from here. We're here, right? Cheer. Ray's Corner Live. What we say, like we always say here at Ray's Corner Live, God loves you and I love you, and ain't nothing you can do about it. Peace out.